Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how you can quickly test one of these old car battery chargers with a cheap multimeter and a car battery, or any 12-volt battery for that matter. If you don't have a multimeter, you can head to Harbor Freight. I think they're only $7 or $8, and all you need to do is switch it to DC, and I'll show you how to test them. So for the first test, I'm going to show you why we need the car battery. So it's hooked directly up to the charger. It's set to DC, and we'll plug it in quick. And we're only getting 11.6 volts, which obviously that's not going to be enough to charge a car battery. The amp meter is not moving because it doesn't sense a load. It doesn't sense the car battery is there. So let's disconnect this quick and we'll hook it up to the battery. So one of the reasons you might want one of these is, well, they're the brute force that these things have. A lot of these smart chargers, if they sense the battery, well, if the battery is totally dead, they may not even turn on at all. I've had a lot of them that do that. And in this case, it's still going to give you something. So if this battery is totally flat, one of these old dumb chargers, it's just going to, it could bring it back to life. It may not bring it back to life if it's a bad battery, but the smart charger, you're not going to know either way. So for what these things cost at garage sales, they're worth having around the shop. So this is a good battery. It came out of my tractor. This is a constant voltage, so it'll output a continuous voltage, and the current will change based on the state of the battery. So now, this being a good battery, I don't think this meter is going to pop up that much. We may see 1 or 2 amps, but we've already got, so this battery's at 13.4 volts. And let's see, we'll see what happens when we plug this in now. This should move, and it should give us some higher voltage, and that means, well, it's working. So let's plug it in, see what happens. All right, so you can see that bouncing around, but like I said, it's a good battery, so it's going to hover on the lower end. But you can see we're getting continuous voltage here. We're at 15.3, 15.4. This may climb even higher. So that's one of the reasons why you want to keep, well, you want to disconnect the battery or take it out of the car when you're charging it, because well, we're at 15.5 now. So the higher this goes, the more potential for damage you can get on these delicate electronics and all these modern cars. So obviously, don't leave it plugged in overnight. There's no automatic shut-off feature, and don't plug it into your car when the car battery is still connected to the car itself. But be on the lookout for these. They're always around at garage sales and estate sales, and they're usually less than $10. So we'll disconnect this before anything else happens, because like I said, that's a good battery. But yeah, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching.